Hello YouTube, welcome back to Demon Souls. My name is Kay. I've returned to the Shrine of Storms to die horribly today. Because I'm living after killing the... what boss? The Dragon God who brought me back to life. And since I've kind of designated this as my dying zone for world tendency purposes, I figured I would go this way. I've got the dragon... Whoa! I've got the dragon longsword equipped, which has the fire damage on it. In the one hand, oh, I should probably put on the thieves ring though, rather than the fragrant ring. We all know how rolly these skeletons are. That works. Next. Skeleton not found. Oh, this fire longsword is awesome. I don't know how its damage stacks up to the other one, and I don't care because it does enough, and it looks badass. Alright, cold skeleton. Bring it. Skeleton. Singular. Just one, please. Well, I did say I wanted to die, right? Making sure I'm not, like, right on an edge. Whew. Squeeze that in. Oh, a chunk of bladestone. Nice. Gonna want those. Give me loot. Oh man, I got souls. I have a bunch of souls. And no ring of sacrifice. But this is the furthest I've made it in this level. Got some treasure. Soul remains. Ooh, nice. Needed more healing. So what have we got here? Looks like a ledge over there. A ledge across with maybe like a ramp going down. Oh, something bright. Oh, that's one of those ghosts. Or what are they? The Shadowmen. I don't think he sees me yet. Dark moonstone splinter. Okay. He's kind of blocking the ramp. And we've got Mighty Fall there. Can't really tell what I'm looking at down there. I think that's a treasure on the ground. And maybe a fog door. Oh, this looks to be kind of funneling me this way, so let's continue. Whoa. Okay, that one laser beams. These guys are worth it. Quite a few souls. Like 1,000 souls apiece. Okay, so there's a lot of these guys. The brass telescope and the fresh spice, I always get confused. They're both kind of silver diagonally things. The icons. And I have them right next to each other in my bar. Oh. Alright, so far so... Whoa! Okay, that guy doesn't stagger. So it kind of came out of the floor right next to me, which is worrisome. Dagger. Oh, jeez. This one looks different and has less health. Mini Shadowman. Oh, hello. Thank God for the heal miracle. Umbasa. Well, that works. I'm right next to a ledge. Whoa! Look at all that money. Or souls. 5,000 souls for killing that guy. Okay. Yikes. I'm not sure I want to know what that is. A disconcerting level. Where am I going? It's like I can't stand on that. Oh, there. Jeez. These things just come out of nowhere. Buttonsing myself. Let's get out of here. Spice for some more MP. My health up. Spice again. Get back on my healing items. And shield. There we go. These just like, they turn invisible? They sink into the floor or something? Yeah, they just appear suddenly, out of nowhere. Don't even leave any gifts. Oh. Maybe back outside. Yeah, looks like it might be jumpable. Oh, no, never mind. think I'm being fooled by distance here. So, lots of storm beasts. Gonna get more gold skeletons here. Back into the labyrinth. I like that kind of like hop hop stab. It covers pretty good distance, I think. Mold. Got a mold problem. How is this not a secret door? Come on. It's gotta be. It's green and everything. Whoa. Oh, what was that? Oh, there's one of those Grim Reapers around the corner. I can see its scythe. Dark Moonstone. I think Dark Moonstone was MP recovery. I'm gonna keep repeating these until I kind of drill them into my head, I guess. Yeah, MP recovery on a weapon. I think an MP recovery shield would be kind of cool. I wonder if I put that on my shield, if I get daggers and knives. Never mind. The further you get into a level, and the more souls you collect, the more tempting it is to... Like, the souls are pulling you backward, and the level is pulling you forward. So you're always in conflict. Oh. Holy God. Alright, so they're the same kind of exploding orbs, except they're white instead of yellow, and these ones move. We've got something that looks like sea slugs. Maybe just regular slugs. Burning loot. White stuff. Some magic bonus on a weapon. Temporary magic buff. Alright, let's see if we can't get these things to blow up. Let's get rid of one problem at a time. Alright, let's find some more. Get you. Blow up. Nope. You. There we go. I'll get this one. Okay. There's one. Nope, dead end. Oh, no, it's not. There we go. See any more? Yes, one more. Oh God, I'm in the pit. Not where I wanted to be. How do I get out of here? I don't know anything about these enemies. learning. Oh god! Oh, it killed some of the slugs. Let's see what that was. I'm gonna have a lot of items to examine. I saw a ring there for sure. And something that looked like it might have been an upgrade material. I'm assuming that these have the same, roughly the same moves as the one in Dark Souls. That's all I have to go on. Okay. This room is clear. So I hope that was the last of those... the last of those orbs. Get out of here. Okay. Yeah, the slugs in Dark Souls are actually pretty nasty. They like jump at you from a considerable distance away. It's hard to tell which ones are alive and which ones are dead. Strong attacks is enough to do it. I'm clicking way too fast. Sorry about that. Kind of panic mode here. Alright, I seem to be relatively safe here, so let's take a moment to look at my gear. So I picked up some sucker stones. Splinter of Vamp... Ooh, is that life drain? That'd be amazing. Enhances curved swords and katanas. Oh, it adds bleeding. Oh, so that must be tearing. Tearing used as sucker stone. These all look familiar. Oh, gripless. This is new. A katana. Does 150, 121 physical, 180 bleeding. I don't have the dex requirement for it, so it's a... Oh, B! Dexterity bonus. Whoa! A handleless katana. The blade is light and seems almost wet. It was forged by a distant country's high-class swordsmith, but because the wielder must grip the blade, it is difficult to handle, and also causes damage to the user. Interesting. So, like, high damage, high dexterity scaling weapon that hurts you. Probably, like, small damage over time, I'm guessing. No, it's any armor, but I haven't found very much armor in this game. I found a few weapons, but not too many sets of armor. I got like the fluted stuff, and I got that set at the beginning, and I got this black set. Okay, there's definitely a ring in there. Ronin's ring. That's the same image as the Master's ring. Reduces rate of weapon attrition. Oh, okay, so bracing knuckle ring. One ring from a faraway sword-producing land. Got the same description there. Okay. I don't know which way I'm going here. Let's try here. Got some live slugs over here. This one's having some loot. Chunk of dark stone. It's so hard to tell whether they're alive or dead. Just gonna keep going clockwise until we run out of things to kill. Find a way out. That'd be nice too. I like how I killed the one I wasn't aiming at. Pretty sure that was sticky white stuff. And again, I'm sorry for clicking so fast on the treasures. Oh, found a ramp. I don't know if I missed a room down there, but looks pretty well explored to me. Oh, I missed a room down there. So bad. Sticky white stuff. They're all dropping sticky white stuff. I'm pretty sure. Either that or... Yeah. 2 sucker stone, 6 sticky white stuff. Alright. Who is this? Indicator who... Okay, wait, let me try to remember the lore on this place. So it was something like warriors who the adjudicator judged were worthy would be sent to the shrine, because this is the Shrine of Storms. So I'm guessing this is like... Maybe this is like a warrior who, in life, was like, you know, really good at his job. Loyal to his cause. And then he died, maybe, and the adjudicator sent him here. There was more to it than that, but I don't remember it right now off the top of my head. What are these kind of floaty blue things on this side of the room? Oh, there's more slugs. I haven't been down in this room. Sucker stone and sticky white stuff. Stone of ephemeral eyes. Ramp. Okay, so what is this? It's like... Are these souls? They look kind of like the souls that float to you when you kill people. Bunch of bodies. And then one that's like been laid out all nicely on an altar. What is the story to this place? Very narrow passage up to a foggy door. I've got 30,000 souls on me. Oh boy. Oh, there's treasure in there though, so it's probably not a boss. There's no boss bar. The door closed behind me. Legendary soldier's soul. Someone up there. Skeleton kind of held up by chains. This is kind of creeping me out. Oh, there we go. his head. Kind of nice looking golden clothes. Big sword. Oh, that's got kind of like a shockwave effect to it. Get hit by that. Where's he going? What are you doing? I'm right here, guy. Yeah, that made him mad. He wandered off in the other direction. Oh, I just realized what part of the problem is here. When I'm hitting the... Okay, let me explain this. So see how my D-pad is on heal right now? You know how I've used antidote accidentally a couple of times? It's because when I'm on heal and I hit the binoculars and then I hit up on the D-pad to zoom in, like, if I wait for the binoculars and then hit up, everything's fine. But if I hit up too early, I'm switching to antidote. That's why it's happening. Okay, good to know that. Now I know what to watch for. Now he knows where I am. It's really interesting. I think his eyes are covered by that cloth, and he doesn't know that I'm here. Unless I, like, run up and swat at him. And then he kind of freaks out for a second, and then he wanders off again. I didn't do very much damage with this fire sword. Let's try the crescent falchion. Missed. Okay, here we go. 43 damage with that. With this, because I am doing more with the dragon sword. Ran away. Get this treasure. Healing. Okay. Good have. Ooh, almost rolled into that one. Man, I love the boss fights. What? Oh boy. You almost guessed right. I feel I'm probably not going to be blocking his swing, so let me two-hand this weapon. 137, that's really good. Oh, there's more loot over here. Grab that. Splinter of Dark Moonstone, okay. SWAT. SWAT. Ooh. It's a new one. See, it's like, this isn't hard. I think one of the points that I've been having trouble getting across, like, in a lot of comments since some of my Dark Souls 2 remarks, is that the Dark Souls 2 bosses, like, a lot of times I would go into the arena, I would kill the boss, like, on the first try, and then I would say, alright, that was an easy boss. But it's not the number of times that it takes to beat the boss, really. It's not even overall how difficult the boss is. It's more like a measure of how interesting the boss is. The reason why the Dark Souls 2 bosses, and again, it wasn't all of them, there were a few that I really liked, but I would say more than half of them I thought were just not that interesting. And it's not because they were easy, it's because the method to beat them was either trivial or really obvious, like it was the very first thing that you thought to do. And you didn't even really have to watch the boss that much to figure it out. There weren't many bosses in Dark Souls 2 that I remember standing out, like, that are memorable to me because there was something really unique about them or something I needed to figure out. And actually, I learned after the fact, like after I fought a bunch of them, that some of them did have interesting things about them, but they never even happened while I was fighting them. Like, for example, that somebody told me that the Flexile Sentry fight, that the water rises, but it must rise so slowly that it just was never a factor. Like, I didn't even notice it while I was fighting. So, like, I think it's neat that they did that, but why not make it rise faster so that it's an issue? One old hero defeated. And like, even though I killed this boss on the first try, it was fun for me. Like, there was some deduction to figure out that he didn't know where I was, and to figure out that a good strategy was to like kind of pick at him once or twice and then get away from him and let him get lost again. And there's some obstacles in the arena. And like, you know, it's not that this was a great fight. Like, there could have been, you know, he could have had a few more moves that he did. He could have, like, maybe swatted and broken the pillars, and then when the pillars fall over, they do some AoE. Like, there are a lot of things that could have made the fight more interesting. But it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed it. And there's treasure. So there. More Toad Eye arrows. Toad Eye arrows. We got Hero's Demon Soul. I'm gonna go back to the Nexus with all of these souls, check out the lore on this new Archstone. Yeah, so what did these say? This just talks about the Shadowmen worship storms and mourn the dead. The storm beasts fly above, and skeletons are kind of reanimated from the souls of the dead. Yeah, so this was the lore that I was remembering. So the dead are given the seal of the hero by the Adjudicator. So the Adjudicator kind of passes judgment on the dead. And the ones that pass are taken to the Shadowmen Shrine and purified with light and water, and mourned in storm. So, my guess, like, the sort of sense that I have of what's happening here is that there was a battle fought in this kind of fragment of world. Because there are all the, like, I don't know, when you approach world, like, 4-1 there, like that little picture that you see, it looks like the remnants of a battle to me. So I think there was a battle fought there, and a lot of people died. And I think that a lot of this, like, I don't know whether the Shadowmen are, like, whether the Shadowmen are, like, remains of the dead, or, like, the people that were there originally, or someone who moved in. But it seems like they're kind of, like, paying respects to the people who died in the battle, according to some rituals that they have. After purification, Hero's remains are offered to the massive Storm King. His wings cover the sky, and he is accompanied by countless storm beasts. Okay, so the Storm King is like the god of the Shadowmen. And they offer purified Hero's souls to him. Or purified Hero's remains. Doesn't really say what happens to the souls. Let's do some leveling, and then I will bid you adieu.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
How about we do?
Soul of the lost, withdrawn.
Let's get some more dexterity.
Let strength be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Some more life. Some more endurance. Got a bunch of 19s. I have one stat that's not a prime number. Gotta do something about that.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
There we go.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art thou done? May thine...
Oh, look at that. We got a couple of things. One-time revival. A miracle from the soul of the demon alt hero revives the user from death once only. This miracle is an anti-symbol of the pagans who worship death and the dead. And Rage of God. A miracle from the soul of demon dragon god generates a strong force field around the caster. The miracle is a symbol of the power of God against huge evil. It is one of the great miracles which helps all who are righteous. Well, I'm righteous, right? I'm totally not a bad guy. Let's get that, and we'll get this. Health regen just doesn't seem that useful to me when I have heal. People have told me that this is a really good spell. But so far I haven't needed it. When 20,000 souls seems like less less of a burden to me, then I'll probably pick this up. But not yet. And hiding from Black Phantoms. I want to fight Black Phantoms. They're the enemies of God, after all.
God bless this brave warrior. Umbasa.
Oh. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any more attunement slots for miracles, so those are just going to be collecting dust for a while.
Do you have...
Till I can put more points into miracle attunement. Yeah, 2 of 2. Oh, these both require two slots also. So I need a lot more slots.
Yes, I see. I certainly cannot force you to do anything. But you must remember this.
Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you for viewing. Feel free to leave a comment. I love hearing with you all, chatting with you all. Remember to, as always, keep spoilers to 0. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.